globalization and big blockbusters. Most recently, in the line with the globalization trend, the United States government has been actively promoting free trade on cultural products. Hollywood got the advantage of this action and became a worldwide cultural source. The fantasy films like Lord of the Rings, Harry Potter series and Jungle Book find audience everywhere across the globe. There is also continued interest in the superhero genre Batman and Superman from DC Comics and films based on Marvel Comics brands such as Spider-Man, X-Men. In fact, the highest paid Hollywood directors like Peter Jackson, David Gates and Michael Bay are specialists in this genre. The use of English language enhances the cost of production. There has been a boom in American multinational media corporations which has a unique ability to make big budget films that appeal to popular taste in many different cultures. But Hollywood cinema is largely male dominated with only less than 10% of films made by women directors. Though they steal the limelight with their acting prowess and glamour elements, women are more likely to be seen as directors, writers, producers, executive producers, editors and cinematographers in independently produced documentaries than in narrative feature films. Adaptability of the film industry. Perhaps the key to understanding the success of Hollywood cinema over the past 100 years lies in recognizing the way in which it has always demonstrated an incredible ability to adapt to changing business circumstances. At heart, the mainstream American film industry has always recognized that what it is offering the public is a product and that its success depends on adapting that product to a constantly changing market. Hollywood has also continually managed to find ways of embracing new technologies. The turn of the millennium saw remarkable changes in movie technology. The big 8 studios of the classic era have changed their ownership. For example, Japanese business major Sony has taken over Columbia Pictures, which had big success recently with Skyfall, Men in Black and Karate Kid. Universal Pictures, which is now a part of media conglomerate NBC Universal, holds a big market share with hit films like Jurassic World, Minions, Furious 7 and Despicable Me. While RKO Pictures has become defunct, MGM is now active. Among the other 6, Paramount is now owned by Viacom, while Warner Brothers is owned by Time Warner. The latter has been particularly successful with back-to-back hits like The Hobbit, Desolation of the Smog, Gravity, Men of Steel, the Harry Potter series, the Superman series, the Matrix series and Star Wars series. New studios like Buena Vista and Lionsgate also have taken shares in the big studios. Eyeing a worldwide market, Hollywood cinema makes fantasy-oriented films for a teenage audience. The movie industry has already adapted technological innovations like Blu-ray disc and IMAX theaters. Movies can now be watched on smartphones, tablets, computers and other personal devices with the advent of streaming services such as Netflix. Social media has created new opportunities for movie consumption in settings most people would never have guessed a few years back. Last year, for example, Warner Bros. Started digitally renting movies on Facebook for the first time. The movie marketing arena has almost completely shifted to the social media and internet sites which have a large reach around the world. Hollywood cinema has also taken initiatives to bring to the fore stars from other booming film industries from across the world for its productions. Jackie Chan, Tony Jaa and Aishwarya Rai were thus brought to Hollywood. Directors like John Woo from Hong Kong and Manoj Night Shyamalan made a name in Hollywood. The studios are careful to seed films with actors, locations and occasionally languages that are well known in target countries. Sony cites the foreign success of The Green Hornet with its Taiwanese hero and an Austrian-German villain and Resident Evil Afterlife with a Japanese location as evidence of that strategy. The rapid expansion of Chinese and Indian film market and somewhat unusual barriers to entry to these markets are now compelling Hollywood industry to channelize resources into overseas production. China currently allows 34 foreign film releases in the country on an annual basis, while co-productions and movies produced exclusively in China face less restrictions. The major film studios are forming new partnerships with Chinese companies and building production studios in the country to gain better access to the world's fastest growing film market. Big hits of 2015 like Furious 7 and Jurassic World were the result of co-productions with Chinese companies. An increasing number of films are likely to be made under similar conditions tailored to suit a global audience. Similar in the case in India, where Hindi films are now produced with Hollywood banners.
Remember Owen Shaw? This is his big bad brother.
We're being hunted. One last ride.
Get low when the whistle goes.
The superior global marketing machinery and the ability to anticipate foreign taste has made Hollywood cinema dominating the global market. With an inherent capacity to adapt to the changing audience tastes, Hollywood is sure to remain the entertainment headquarters of the world.